So this is the instruction for the first activity, the packet tracer navigating the iOS. So the objectives are: establish basic connection, access the CLI, explore help, explore exec modes, and set the clock. So let's start with the part 1 first. Let's reset this. Let's now start. Step 1, connect PC1 to switch 1. Connections. Click the connections, the light blue console, then you click the PC1 through the RS2 R2 connection, and to the S1, the switch 1, reach the console port. So let's try. Here I got the topology here, the PC1, the switch 1, so let's try it. Here is the connections, we use this connection, the blue one, PC1 to RS232, the switch 1, console. So I think that's it. Yeah. The PC1 and the S1 are now connected to the cable. I think that's the step 1. Let's proceed to step 2. Click PC1, select the desktop tab, click the terminal application icon, check the bits per second, then press OK, then press enter. So let's try that. Click the PC, desktop, terminal, check it's the 9600 bits per second, press OK. Then we are here, I think this is the, let's check, CLI, it's the CLI. We'll press enter to continue. So we choose to switch 1, use to configure, so the PC, explore the iOS help, to prompt the user exec, you use a question mark, type the question mark, let's type question mark, then it shows the exec commands, connect, disable, disconnect, and I think what it does, so let's see the next, let's type T, question, I believe this shows that look down at terminal. It shows all the commands that starts with letter T. So the next one, PE, then question mark. It shows the the commands that starts with T, then the letter E. So to the next one, explore exec modes part 2. Let's type SL, the question mark again. Command shows the commands. Then we're going to enable command E and then tab, E and tab, enable, then press enter. Now it shows the S1, the switch 1 with the number sign. There. Let's try the question mark. Now I believe it shows more commands. Here it now has clear, clock, configure, which the first exec commands has none. And more, it shows even more commands. Let's see what's next. Step 2 is to configure. Then parameter disclose in brackets terminal, use account change, and we're going to exit. Let's go to configure mode. Now we choose the terminal, we need the parameters. Let's enter again. So config, now we are in the config. Let's try to exit it. We are back to the exec command. Now we are going to set the clock. So to set the clock, let's see, show clock first, show clock. Here the default clock is late, accurate as of this time today. Now let's try clock, then enter clock. It says incomplete command. Clock set, question mark. That's it needs question mark. Yeah, there. Set the time and date. Let's try clock set. no, clock set. Let's type that clock set question mark the current time. Set the current time, so how do we enter the current time? Here it asks us to put 3 o'clock. Using 15, I think it uses the 24-hour format. So let's do that. 15. Clock set 15. Now it asks us to put the month and year. We can set that using I think this one, 31 January 2035. Let's try that. 31 January 2035. Doing this question mark. Okay. Let's not enter. Now let's try. Let's see if it works. Show clock. Show clock. Now it's set to 15 at 3 o'clock in January 31, 2035. Now let's explore the additional command messages. Let's try typing CL says ambiguous command clock, incomplete command, and clock set 25 enter invalid input, I believe, because now we are here in 25. We're going to try clock set. We're going to try clock set. Clock set 15 32, but enter invalid detected. Let's see, let's see. Oh yeah, I think that's it for the first activity, so let's proceed to the second one. So here's my second activity in Cisco Packet Tracer, configuring initial switch settings. So here's the topology, but first let me reset my activity. So here's my topology. Here I've copied the topology needed. So let's see the objectives. The objectives are verify the default switch configuration, configure basic switch configuration, configure MOTD banner, save configuration files to NVRAM, and configure S2. So let's start. Verify the default switch configuration. Enter privilege exec mode. So to enter that, we must click the switch 1 and then CLI tab, then enter. Let's do that. Here my switch 1, click CLI tab, then press enter. Now then enter privilege exec mode by entering enable command. Let's type enable and enter. Then we are in a exec mode. Examine the current switch configuration. Switch show running config. So let's type that. Show running dash config. Let's enter. So here, how many fast in Ethernet interfaces does switch have? Current configuration is 1078 bytes. How many gigabit as Ethernet has What's the value to VTY? There. And which command will display the content of the NVROM? Why does the start is not present? Yes. So how do we exit this? Here. The VTY shows this the VTI ones. What's the range? VTY 504, 515. It has 24 bus Ethernet. Then the gigabit Ethernet interfaces is I think 2. The range VTY 515. So now let's do the part 2. Part 2, switch configure terminal. Let's type configure terminal, then enter. Invalid input. Let's try configure terminal. Now we are in the configure terminal and hostname S1, hostname S1, enter as config. Let's exit. We're back here. Now we go back to the configure terminal. Configure terminal. Enter configuration commands. Let's line console 0, line console 0, then password let main, password let me in. Log in, then exit again. There. Now we must verify that the console access is secured. SSL exit, switch exit privilege mode. Let's exit. User access verification. Now we will type the password. So the password let me in. Now in the S1, if the switch did not prompt you a password, then you did not configure the main parameter. So it asks us for the password, so I think it's a success. Now step 5, secure privilege mode access. Now enable, we're going to enable again. Enable. Now configure terminal. Now enable password C1 $, then C, I think it's 0. So we type exit again. Now we need to verify again. Enter exit command, press enter, no password, press enter, and you will be asked for a password. Let's exit. enter again the password. Let's type the new password at Cisco 1. It doesn't show what we have already typed. C and 0. Let's enter. So I guess I typed it wrong. 1 $, C and 0. Oh, it's hard when you can see it. 1 $, C 0. Now, yeah, the password that I've entered is now correct. The first password is console. It's line con 0. Verify your configuration by examining the contents of running. Let's show running config. User access verification again. C 1 $, C 0. C 1 $, C 0. I think this is the let me in. Yeah, it's let me in. I made a mistake of 2 passwords. Enter this password. The first password is the console password. Yeah, the first one. I made a mistake there. Configure the line con 0. Enter this password to return user exec mode. You configure show running config, but we are not in the exec enable. Let me in. C 1 $, C 0. Yeah, we are now in the exec mode using the password of Cisco. Now we type show running dash config. Now enter. We are shown again with the Ethernet. Now more. Let's show more. No IP address, line con, the password. Yeah, the password we have line con 0. Let me in. And there. Let's try the step 6 config T. Let's config T and enable secret in it. It's a secret. Enable secret. It's a secret. Enter, then exit again. There. Note, the enable password overrides the enable password. If you are configured to switch, you must enable secret password. Privilege exec. To enter the privilege exec mode, we must type the new password, which is it's a secret. Verify the enable password is. Now we are going to verify. Enter show running config. Again, show running dash configuration. Here there the low IP address. The let me in line con 0. Yeah. Now we are in It's a secret. Now the password Cisco there. Let's enter. Let's see the passwords. Now the light console, the letter E still there. Now what is this grid enable secret password? What is this enable secret password? Where is this enable secret password? Encrypt enable the console passwords. Config like that again. Password encryption. So here exit. Now we have to exit and enter. We'll lock your configuration. Configure MOTD banner. And let's config T. Now banner MOTD. This is a secure system. Authorized access only. Authorized access only. Then enter, then we type exit. There. So when will this banner be displayed? I think it will be displayed when the type password was wrong. Why should their switch have MOTD banner? Because I believe hackers, they know that it is a secure network and it is not allowed for them to access it if they don't know the passwords. Save files to NVRAM. Verify that the configuration is accurate using the show run command. Okay, so let's start that. Start copy. Running -config. Start up -config. Then it will destination file name start.config. Then enter again. And it shows okay. Then what is the shortest abbreviation command? Examine the startup configuration file. Which command will display the contents of NVRAM? Are all the changes entered is recorded in the file? Contents of the NVRAM. Let's check that later. Now configuration S2. You have completed the configuration of S1. You will now configure. If you cannot remember the commands, refer to parts 1 to parts 4 for assistance. Now we are going to configure. Now that we have configured S1, the switch 1, we are now going to configure S2. So I'll be using this as a reference again. Now let's go to the switch 2. Here click and CLI. On CLIs, enable switch show running config, show running config, shows us the internet again. There's no passwords. We can see not unlike the first one. Now that we have shown running now, configure terminal. We have configured the terminal that host name. So this is going to be S2. Then exit. Now line console 0, line console 0. Now it's S2. No, I made a mistake. Let's try configure terminal first. Now line console 0, line config, line, so we got password. Let me in, login. Now we exit, then exit the configuration mode again. We exit again, I think. Now it asks us for the password. Let me in. Now that's the password. Enable. Configure terminal. Enable password. C1 $C0. Let's do config. Enable password. Configure terminal. Now we exit. Enter. Now let's try. Now we configure T, enable config T, enable secret. It's a secret. Now we exit. Show run. Let's see, that's a secret. It's a secret, the Cisco, the password. Now let's see. Turn the password, let me in. Okay, great. Config T, service password hash encryption. Exit. MOTD banner. Config T banner. MOTD. This is a secure system. Authorized. activity. Let's proceed to the third one. So here's the instructions for the last activity. So our objective is to perform basic configuration on switch 1 and switch 2, just like the last activity. Configure the PCs and configure the switch management. In performing the basic configuration on the switch 1 and 2, I'll be speeding the video up because I have already done it in the last activity. So I'll just configure the switch 1 and switch 2 just like the last activity. So I have here the topology. So configure with the switch 1 or the CLI. So now that we have configured with the switches, let's now configure with the PCs. So click the PC1 desktop tab. PC1 desktop tab. Then click IP configuration. Here the IP address. Then put this. I'm going to copy this. IP address. PC1. Submit. Copy. Enter this information for PC1 in the IP configuration window. And copy it. Invalid subnet address entered. Invalid subnet. Let's try that again. What? Now we want to copy the subnet again. There. Now let's try that again for second PC. Desktop type configuration. Paste it there. Copy this subnet. Put this address is already used for the network. IP configuration, repeat steps. Repeat steps. Let's try that again. Point 2. Okay, that worked. Click PC1 and add configuration window. It's still open and desktop. Click command prompt. Let's close this in a second. PC2. Open PC1. Desktop and command prompt. It's open. Type ping and enter. Usage ping. Oh, I need to type ping and 192.168.1. Request could not find host. Let's try the name ping. Ping 192.168.1.253. You're pinging with 32 bytes of data. I think that worked. It was successful. Configure the switch management interface. Configure S1 with an IP address. Use the following configure terminal. Okay, let's configure with a second switch again. CLI. First switch. Enable. Password Cisco. Now we're configure terminal. Exit. Configure interface. VLAN 1. I'm going to copy this IP address. Let's not copy. Address 192.168.1.253 space 255.255.255.0 and enter. Now shut down. Line protocol up down. You type exit. Exit. Okay, we have exit. Now configure S2 with an IP address. Use the information address. Verify. Okay, so now let's configure S2 with an IP address, just like what we did here. S2 CLI password Cisco enable Cisco here. Go back to the the commands here is to configure terminal, interface VLAN1, IP address 192.168.255.255.255.0. Enter. No shutdown. Enter. If we enter, press exit and exit. Verify IP address configuration in S1 S2. Use the show IP interface brief command on display IP address, status on the switch ports and interface. You can also use show running config. Let's see. We show the IP address. There, IP address, it showed. So it was a success. Now we save the configuration S1 to NVRAM. So here, so to save, copy, run, config, start up, here. Save for the switch 2, close it. For the switch 1, let's do the same thing. Copy, run, config, start, config, save. Configure S2, name devices to protect. Configure enable password, I have already done that, it's a secret. Configure message should be authorized, I have already done this. Script all text files, ensure save the configuration. So we are done with the activity, and yeah, thank you for watching, and that was all the 3 activities I have done today.